Hey guys, welcome back to Open It and Play. Today we're going to be looking at the Masters of the Universe, Thundercats Panthro, Heroic Thunderian Battlemaster. So this guy is basically ridiculous for me, but I bought him to try to make a custom version of Beast. And I really want to have a Avengers style Beast where Beast is a little bit shorter, he's a little bit, I don't know if he's stockier exactly, but he's shorter, he's smaller in stature than the Beast from like Jim Lee's X-Men era. So, but anyways, this Panthro figure, I thought he had some of the proportions right, so I thought I might try to make a custom with him. Now I realize that the Masters of the Universe is not going to have very good poseability compared to some Marvel Legends. So I am going to be hampered when it comes to poseability, but hopefully this might work out. This guy was the best choice, I thought, for what I was looking for. Okay, then we can see there on the back some of the other figures in this series. I think the Thundercats are pretty cool. We didn't really watch the cartoon that much back in the day. I thought He-Man was okay when I was really small, but I was never really into He-Man very much. I think we had 4 figures maybe. Skeletor, He-Man, the spinning at the waist guy. Maybe that's it. But anyways, it's cool for Thundercats fans to get figures in this scale. And I think you can customize them enough to make them into your version of Thundercats, but we're just going to rip this guy out of the packaging because I actually don't care that much about this thing, so I'm not going to be like reselling or something. Okay, so we'll do the usual way. We'll take a look at the accessories first, and I think this guy has a decent number of accessories. So first off, we have this little handy map that Mattel always puts in. It shows the parts that are removable for the figure. In this case, almost everything is related to armor. So armor or his costume. And we also have this little Masters of the Universe, Thundercats, the Power Sword of Omens. It's a little comic to explain the story. Yeah, I think you guys might know this already if you're watching this video, but if you don't know, now you kind of know. So that is the little comic. Nice artwork, nice attention to detail, but I think nice artwork. I honestly didn't look at it carefully enough, but I think this is probably done by humans. God, I hope so. But anyways, let's move on to the figures, accessories. So these are strapped in, so I'm sorry it's going to take me just a second to take these off the package. Cutting. Don't think you guys really care about seeing this, but just in case you do, just cut these things off. So some people say like it's great to see people take things out of the package because it's sort of like makes you feel like you're doing it. I guess living vicariously through the YouTuber. But I suppose that's part of the appeal for lots of people. But I think most people are looking for kind of a review of the figure to see if it's worth buying or to see what they like about it. But man, this guy's really strapped in. I don't know who they were expecting to try to get him out of the package, but he's unnecessarily strapped in there. I wish I had my normal fingernail today, but since I'm bandaged up, I have to do this with the other fingers. Okay. Please be the last one. Please be the last one. Okay, I think that was the last one. All right, let's see if we can get these. Oh, it's not the last one. There's one more deep down inside here. It's too hard to reach, so I'm gonna just do it from the front. There we go. All right. Okay, the plastic is really soft. It's kind of my first complaint observation. Okay, plastic is really soft. I mean, really soft. It's like almost fluid in the way that it moves. Okay, I guess this is a little battle mask of some sort. Okay. We've got his little nunchucks, and oh my god, still more to cut. These little nunchucks, I guess that's what they are. And they're kind of cute. They got these little cat paws on them. It's kind of hilarious. But got a chain. It is a plastic chain, but it's a nicely done chain. Functional chain. Okay, and we got this weird mace. Morning Star. Tetra. It looks like one of the things in Japan that they put in the water to calm down rougher parts of the shoreline. But anyways, I guess that'll plug it in. And then the guy himself. Whoa. Okay. The guy himself is here. And we'll try to straighten out his legs to get a measurement on his height. He is standing considerably shorter than that beast that we got. I'll put them side by side just so you have an idea. Okay. Sorry, they're out of focus. There we go. So you can get an idea. He is standing a bit shorter. He's not really short, but he's a bit shorter. Okay. And move all of this stuff off to the side. So he comes with these alternate boots also, apparently. So you can put these on. I believe that'll be what I'm going with because the collar, well, I don't know. The collar's almost the same, right? Yeah, it's almost the same. It's hard to tell. But let's take this stuff off of him for now. Take it off of him. We can get a better idea of what he looks like when he's just being a Thundercat. The last part, there we go. Maybe this too. This one pops off here. Okay. I don't know, when he's a Thundercat, does he have these or does he have these? I suppose he has these. But anyways, that's a look at Panthro. How about when he's a Thundercat? Does he have this? Actually, I don't know. I'm going to pop it off. Pop this back in if I can. And hopefully not break the figure while I'm reviewing it. Okay. I got basically everything off. I think he probably has that when he's a Thundercat, but just in case I removed it. I'm sorry if it doesn't help you. But all right, looking at his aesthetic, you can see all the way around. These again are the softer rubber. They'll be a little bit pokey, but they're pretty forgiving, I think. So we're not going to get a lot of poseability with this neck. He can look up that far. He can look down that far. He can go side to side. He does get some attitude because of the nature of his neck. He is on a dumbbell joint in here, but unfortunately they're doing kind of like the Marvel Legends way. It's a foundation, or it's set too far deep inside there, so your poseability is limited. Anyways, moving on, his arms will go all the way around. They can go up to the side like that. He doesn't have any bicep cut because I don't think these He-Man figures usually do, but he has, he's got a joint at the elbow that will get him less than 90. Sorry, I think my beast is going to be really limited. It's going to be really limited in what he can do. Okay, and then that does swivel, and his wrists hinge back and forth this way and swivel too. Okay, as far as the diaphragm goes, I don't think Panthro has any diaphragm joint. He does move side to side, so you will be able to get that. Legs will go up. Oh my god. I didn't know my He-Man figures well enough. His legs will go up that high. Maybe his legs will go up that high. Oh, that is really disappointing. I think I might have wasted my money on this guy. I thought I could use him for beast, but it looks rather doubtful right now. Okay, his knees will bend back forward that far, back that far. He does have, thank God, boot cut, so he can move his boots around. Ankles go forward that far, back that far. This is pretty tall, so if I change to beast feet, he will be even a bit shorter. But okay, and he does have an ankle pivot. Sorry, I forgot if I said that or not. Okay, and we do have holes in the feet. So, but yeah, that is Panthro. I don't know what you guys think about this crossover between He-Man and Thundercats. I think of all the crossovers that I know, I think this is probably one that feels more natural, because this Thundercats aesthetic and He-Man aesthetic don't, like, they contrast, but they don't contrast too badly. So I think it's not a bad idea. But man, like G.I. Joe Ninja Turtles, man, what a waste of plastic. I can't believe the kind of things that are getting produced when we've got like an emergency with the plastic situation in the ocean. But anyways, this guy stands 6¼ inches. And just to compare him to this guy stands at 6 and almost 7/8 of an inch. So he is a bit shorter, but he's not as short as I thought he's gonna be. So, but anyways, thank you guys for taking a look at this Panthro with me, and I'll tell you if I have some progress on the custom. It's kind of hard to tell what's gonna happen right now, but okay. Thanks, guys. See you in the next video, and F the white supremacist court. Bye for now.